Not all were mines. The haciendas, such as Palmitos de Abajo, were important centers of agriculture and cattle production. Don Miguel Hidalgo, father of Mexico. The shout of independence of Father Hidalgo extended along the Camino Real, the route of the offensive to free the country. But it wouldn't be him who consummated the struggle. The writer Manuel Paino described it as follows. The hurricane that started to blow in Dolores and unwound terribly in Guanajuato and Las Cruces shortly after lost its force. The counteroffensive of the Spanish crown destroyed the insurgent rebels. Hidalgo and the other leaders took the Camino Real toward the north in search of support and supplies in the United States. They were apprehended and taken to the city of Chihuahua, where they were executed. A few others, like the priest Ignacio Hidalgo y Muñoz, were taken to Durango as a lesson to the town. A lady, Mrs. Josefa Alvarez Prendes, took a risk and bribed a guard to let Ignacio Hidalgo free. His freedom was granted, but he was captured within a few hours and executed immediately. A humble man from Durango of 21 years took the Camino Real to the city of Mexico to study law. Guadalupe Victoria entered the rebel lines of José María Morelos. Upon his death, he formed a guerrilla group in Veracruz. Later, he supported Vicente Guerrero in the south until the start of the independence. In 1824, he became the first president of Mexico. In remembrance of him, the capital is called Victoria de Durango. Although the Camino Real de Tierra Adentro no longer played a royal role during the independence, it continued being the backbone of the country. It played a purpose for the Republican government of President Benito Juárez, allowing them to withdraw toward the north when the French army invaded the country. In September of 1864, Juárez was pursued closely in Durango by the forces of General Castañe. After several defeats, the Republicans arrive at the environs of Cuencamay. Each day, the news becomes worse. In Pedriceña, the president and his ministers, José María Iglesias, Sebastián Lerdo de Tejada, and Guillermo Prieto, analyzed the situation. Prieto and Lerdo suggested surrender. Iglesias sharply opposed this. In the end, Juárez continued with the ideal of defending the country.
Presidente Juárez, no se rinda. El pueblo está con usted.
Hoy es 15 de septiembre de 1864. ¡Viva México! ¡Viva! ¡Viva los héroes que nos dieron patria! ¡Viva! ¡La República continúa!
¡Viva! ¡Viva el presidente Juárez!
Another man of the Camino Real de Tierra Adentro is General Francisco Villa, one of the great leaders of the Mexican Revolution. He spent his last days in the Hacienda de la Limpia Concepción de Canutillo, that today is a museum dedicated to the Centaur of the North and to the revolutionaries who accompanied him in the fight. Footprints over footprints. Footprints that united many towns and that today bridge two nations. Camino Real de Tierra Adentro in Durango is the heart of this route, the most important in the North American hemisphere. Justifiably proud of this unique property, it is Mexico's fervent desire to postulate Camino Real de Tierra Adentro as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.